Nuclear radiation. What does nuclear radiation cause? Ionization. What happens when an unstable nucleus decays? It gives off one or more kinds of nuclear radiation. What do radioactive materials give out over time? Nuclear radiation. What are the three kinds of radiation? Alpha, beta, and gamma. What does radiation cause atoms to do? Lose or gain electrons, turning atoms into ions. When are positive ions formed? When are negative ions formed? When atoms gain electrons. What happens when radiation enters human cells? It can ionize molecules and damage DNA. What does this cause? Mutations in the cells leading to cancer. High doses of radiation can cause cells to die. What are the characteristics of an alpha particle? Relatively big, heavy, and slow moving. What can alpha particles be stopped by? Paper or skin. They are strongly ionizing. What does this mean? They bash into loads of atoms and knock electrons off them before they slow down. What are beta particles? Electrons. What are the characteristics of beta particles? Small and fast. What are beta particles stopped by? A thin sheet of metal. How much are they ionizing? Moderately. What are gamma rays? A type of EM radiation. What can they be stopped by? Thick concrete. How much are they ionizing? Weekly. How do you identify a type of radiation? Place different penetrating materials between radiation source and detector. What is alpha radiation used in? Smoke detectors. What are in smoke detectors? A weak source of alpha radiation close to two electrodes. How do they work? The radiation ionizes the air and a current flows between the electrodes. The smoke absorbs radiation, stopping current and sounding the alarm. What can beta radiation be used in? Traces and thickness gauges. If a radioactive source is injected into a patient, how is the progress around the body monitored? Using an external radiation detector. When the computer converts the readings to a TV display, what does this show? If the body is working properly. Why do doctors use beta and gamma emitters as traces? So radiation passes out the body. How is thickness control set up? You direct radiation through an object and put an ion on the other side, which is connected to a control unit. What does it mean if the amount of detected radiation goes down? It means the object is too thick. What does the control unit then do? Pinches the rollers up to make it thinner. What are the medical uses of gamma radiation? Treats cancer, sterilise medical instruments. How does gamma radiation treat cancer? Has to be given a certain dosage and directed carefully to kill cancer cells without killing normal cells. How does gamma radiation sterilise medical instruments? They kill all microbes.